Hey guys, hopefully you can see everything. What I've done today is I put in the new hoses for the heater control here. That's the one that exploded on the road trip the other day. Charging the battery because it likes to die a lot. So we're trickle charging that. And then we're going to get under here and try to replace this steering rack. I've never done this before. So you're about to see what I see in real time. All right, enjoy. As I kick all my new parts around, that's awesome. Let's see how many times we can kick that. All right. So what we need to access is these two bolts. It looks like this one. Well, it really just looks like this one. But yeah, it looks like just that one, really. Yeah, it slides up in there. Okay, I see that. Check these fuses, y'all. I don't know if you can see that. You got regular fuses that go to this car. Then you got minis. Got a whole bunch of bullshit in here. I have to fix that. I didn't know you could put a mini in the same slot as a standard, but I'm going to change all that out and make sure and verify all those are what they're supposed to be. So yeah. But yeah, that looks like one bolt. I could have swore the guy on the video said there's two bolts in here. If it's just one, how easy is that? Looks like a 12. Wonder if my 1/4 inch drive will handle that work. You think? You think? I don't know, but I think. Maybe. I don't see it being more than one bolt there. That's, like I said, I could have swore the guy on YouTube said you need 2 bolts undone in here, but I don't see that. I see one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, because I think that looks like a 12 to me. See if that fits. And we'll undo it. Okay, and it's not. It's a fucking 10? Are you kidding me? We got a 10. That's what holds all your steering? That's it? That's what keeps you safe? Keeps you from dying? Really? Okay. He might be talking about this bolt. We might have to slide that up to get this all the way out. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So here's a 10. Let's see if that's what it is. Can we get some light on the situation? There we go. I'll be damned if that's not a 10. Wow. And I don't think I'm going to get it with a 1/4 inch drive either. It's super tight. Yeah. Yeah, 1/4 inch drive ain't going to do it probably. Oh, wait. Oh. Got it with a 1/4 inch. What? Got it with a 1/4 inch, bitch. What? Got that shit with a 1/4 inch. Right? It looks to me like you could just loosen it, and that's all you got to do. I don't think you have to. Would you have to take it out? I don't think so. But as a safety measure, I bet if it had like a, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if the new one has that. You know what I'm saying? Like the little groove. I forgot what that's called. Let's see if the new one has it. Yes. So there's a groove in there. You have to take that bolt all the way out. Okay. Good to know. There is a groove. And that makes a lot of sense for safety. For safety, it makes a lot of sense. So we'll take it all the way out. It's ready to come right on out. It's like, baby, let me come on out. And I'm like, I want you to. Please do. Come on out, would you? And it's like, I'm trying, but I can't. And I don't know why. And I'm like, man, I don't know why either, but I wish you would. Come on, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? How come you're not coming out? Come out and play. Is there something preventing it from coming out? No. Not really. Do I need some like needle nose to help me out? I do have some right here. Let's see if that helps. Just a little encouragement with the needle nose, like right, like a little crow beak, you know, to be like, hey man, why don't you come out of here, right. That's the sound that a crow makes. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of pressure on that lip, and magic happens. All right, so there's that. Now let's go underneath the car and see what's what. Because I really think that's all there is to that part of it. Just my opinion. I've never done this. We're in this together, guys. Isn't this great? I'm gonna leave this ratchet in there and use my other ratchets on the other shit. Underneath the car, we are going to find out the bolts. I think there are 14. That's what the guy said in the video. I'm not 100%. Let me see here. I got a 17 here. I got a 15 here. Ooh, I got a 14 here. And you know, it probably would be a lot easier if I just use an impact, which I do have. I don't think I have a 14. Well, you know what? Maybe I do have a 14. Let me put some cardboard down. Just a little bit of cardboard. That's what we need. So, me and this car, we've been rounds and rounds. Needs a lot of love. A lot. If you don't have the patience to do stuff, and you don't have a deep pocketbook, I would say don't get one of these, because you're going to be doing a lot of work. Chances are, you know, it's not in perfect shape and it's going to need a lot of stuff. Just the nature of the beast when you're working with a 30-year-old car, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so far my experience has been just that. So, let's see. Here we are. Is it a 14? Yes, it is. It's a 14. I think I will use the impact on that. And these were, one's quite a bit bigger. It's not the right one. I don't know if you can see that or what you can see under here. Unfortunately, I should probably grab the drop light. Let's see if I got a 14 for the impact. And hopefully I can use this impact. It's awful deep. It's a little $80 job off of Amazon. So we'll see. Now I got an awfully big socket on there. That was from my lug nuts. We'll just put that there for right now. Yeah, it comes as a whole kit with a charger and one battery. They really should include more than one battery. That's kind of bullshit. Where did I put my sockets at? The ones, you know, the fancy ones. Where are they at? Here's some. This is the SAE. I think that's what they call it, the SAE standard. But I also have a metric set. And of course, that's what I want to use in this case, is the metric set. Where they at though? Where they at? Where they at though? Where they at? Here they at though? Here they at? All right, what we got? What we got? Can't read any of these. 14. Booyaka. Come on, baby. Come here. I hate this packaging. Harbor Freight's like great for stuff like this, but their packaging really sucks. It's like theft proof. Then when you buy it, it's like customer bot proof. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, can I get into my own product that I just bought? And the answer is no, you cannot. You shop at Harbor Freight. You need to be punished. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's your punishment for saving a little bit of money. You're a dirty little peasant because you shop at Harbor Freight. And as a result, they make sure that you cannot get into your stuff. You're gonna have a bad time. Let me see if this fits. Let me see if I fit. Oh my goodness. I don't really fit under this car. Whoo! Okay, I'm gonna get those bolts undone, I think. If I can get under there. I don't know why I came over here to get under the car. It's kind of weird, huh? Kind of dumb. Maybe I just want to give you a view of what I did last time with the shift linkage. Hey, that's cool, yay. It is cool. It's like game changer. Yeah, I should probably go up there, on the other side of this jack stand, just sitting here. Let's try that. I'm grunting because I'm fat and old. So those are two things I don't recommend to do. Don't get fat and don't get old, because those things also suck. Let's see if I can get under here now. I feel like I should have lifted this thing a little higher, because yeah, it's snug under here, man. Okay, so bolt number 1 is gonna be loud. Wow, no effort at all. No effort at all. It wanted to come out. It was like, all right, I'm ready. Kind of want to leave something in there. Dude, there's not much to this. I was stressing it too. You know how you go into jobs like that you've never done before and you're just like, man, I've never done this. This is probably gonna suck. And this is no lie, man. This is how I felt. I was like, oh man, no cap. I was like, man, why not just say no lie? What's this no cap stuff, man? It doesn't make any sense. And not only that, thoughts. Why not just say those hoes over there? Is it because you're too scared to say those hoes over there? Or is that too much work? So you gotta say thoughts. I mean, I don't get it. This new slang. Come on, what are you doing, you know? No slime, it's kind of lime. All right, we got 2 more bolts. So this is why it takes me so long to do shit and things and stuff, because I kind of, you know, just dilly-dally. I kind of have to psych myself up to get it done. What is this? Why is that like that? That doesn't look right, does it? Maybe it is, I don't know. Man, it's so dirty under here. It really drives my OCD nuts, man. I'd like to fucking take this whole thing out and just clean the ever living crap out of it, make it look brand new. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not until it needs it. Not until it needs like a full rebuild and shit and stuff, you know? Here's my other 2 bolts. And they better be 14s. Kind of brace myself here because there's sand and stuff getting in my eyes and stuff. I don't know if you can see, you're slipping off my forehead. Okay. Yeah, baby. This one needs a little more love. Just a little, you know, little. There you go. Spider webs and shit. I don't like spiders. I like the job that they do by eating the insects, but I don't really like want to partake in their activities too closely, if you know what I mean. If you catch my drift, I'm not all about it. Now, just the tie rod ends. I may need to break those loose and take them off in order to get this out. I think, as a matter of fact, that I think I do. I think I have to. And what's his name was saying from Garage Built Hondas was saying you got to turn it all the way to the left. Give yourself some room to get this thing out. And that kind of makes sense. Yeah. So how would I get the new one in though? That's the thing. Like, do I got to turn it all the way left to get it in? I mean, like, what? Yeah, anyway, so there's that. Let's do the tie rod ends. If I can get out of here. Man, again, don't get fat and don't get old. Both of those things kind of suck. Don't do it. Okay, tie rod ends. Let's see what side. Let me get my gun real quick, which is all the way over here now. Tie rod ends, baby. Where'd my sockets go? Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely not a 14. I already eyed that up. And I don't think this is the proper size it's on. As a matter of fact, I know it's not, because we were working on this and I discovered that the previous owner or someone who was working on it just kind of decided to put whatever on here. It's not even the right stuff. There's no castle nut. There's no cotter pin. It just was just not the right stuff. And so I don't feel like it's very safe to drive that way. And that's the whole reason I was like, you know what? Let me just get tie rod ends and a whole new rack, because there was a little bit of popping action in the steering, just a little bit, not a lot of it, but a little bit, and it was enough that I was just like, you know what, let's just get a new rack. Might as well. So I did. Oh wait, that's right. Okay. Wow. See how not tight that was?
That's what she said. Or he said.
It just came right off? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. So one technique you can do is you can hit this thing until this pops free. Or if you have a ball joint separator, you can just use that. And I do have one of those. I just don't know where I've placed it. So we're gonna do the hammer method today. Just so happens I have got a nice 3-pound hammer here that I'm gonna use for that. And hopefully that works. I think I felt a pop. I think I did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of pop. I hate ball joints. Oh, I hate them. I had to take a break. Okay, guys, we're back. Now, the hammer trick wasn't really working for me right there. Now I don't want to beat the crap out of my car. So I went and found my ball joint separator. That's this guy right here. So what it is, basically, has a little, like, you know, indentation here. That's to kind of cup the ball joint right under the boot, all right? See how it has this here, this little action here. Then you take your 19mm and boom, and it'll pop. This one didn't have a whole lot of, wasn't really all that seized. Now we have the correct ball joint here. As you can see, it's got the hole for the cotter pin on this side. However, the threads are all messed up and they put the wrong nut on there, which is not a castle nut, and they didn't even have a cotter pin on there. So in my opinion, dangerous. And I don't want any part of that. So we got this off. Now we're gonna have to go to the other side and get the other one off. So let's go do that. Yep, that's one. Okay, other side. Hopefully we have Oh, you know what? We're gonna need some needle nose because I do actually have a cotter pin and the correct castle nut on this side. Forgot about that. Needle nose. Yes, they're right here. Let's grab them. Okay. Let's get the cotter pin. We're gonna get the cotter pin. We're gonna get the cotter pin. I don't know why I don't have a record deal. Okay. Oh man, such a good singer. I should be on that show with Simon and whatnot, right? Gonna need a cotter pin. Wow. Golden buzzer. Everybody, wow. You can sing so good, Sean. You're beautiful. You're like an angel. Thanks, guys. It's just a hobby, though. My real passion is cars. I like to punish myself with cars. Oh, man, we wanted to give you a record deal. No, thanks, guys. Give it to somebody else. I want to work on my CRX. That's what I want to do. Because we're gonna get our cotter pin. Come on, man. Get out of there. I don't want to have to make a blood sacrifice here. Come on, man. Just work with me, would you? Work with me, would ya? Wow, this one's really stubborn. Come on, man. Why you do me like that? Why you do this to me, Timmy? Oh yeah, we got a little love there. I'd use some leverage. Got her. And that, my friends, is a cotter pin. If you never saw one, basically it goes in there and then you fold these two halves over the blah, blah, blah. Right? So this can't rotate off the blah, blah, blah. So that's how you do it. Hopefully this is a 14. No, it's not. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't, right? I'm going to have to go and get all my sockets now, find what fucking size it is, because it's not going to be this. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, it kind of is that. What's this? 18? That doesn't seem right. Wait. Bugs. Bugs flying around me. Okay, baby. And there we go. That part's done. This is a real genuine Honda castle nut too. I ordered this. It was like some ungodly price. I think it was like 25 bucks or something from the dealer. Yeah, you can still get them, which is amazing, but amazingly expensive too. I know, I'm crazy for paying that kind of money for a... Oh, that one wasn't even in there like that, you know what I'm saying? Look at how floppy this thing is. Piece of crap. Right. Just kind of try to keep some organization here. A little bit organized, you know, make my OCD happy. I don't even know where to begin on this thing, dude. It's like... Yeah. Dude said I need 2 different size wrenches. Unlock this thing, spin it off, turn this shit to the left so we can drag this piece of crap out. Yeah, let me get my knife. If I were smart, I'd wear gloves. What's that tell you about me? You little... I'm not very smart. Nope, I'm not. Let's see. What's going on over here? What is this? What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I think I just have to unscrew it from here. I think there's really no other way. And I don't know what that is, but if I had to guess, I'd say a 12 and a 14. I'm just guessing, but I don't really know. All the axle grease that came off the bad axle all over everything in here. Drives my OCD nuts. Let me go get some wrenches. Wrenches. Got some wrenches. 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 Man, these all look like standard. I don't want standard. I want metric. Come on, dog. So, what did I say? I said 12 and 14. I mean, that looks awfully small now that I look at it. Here's a 12, but that's can't use that. 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's just grab a few and see. Because I don't know, and I don't want to make another trip. Probably have to anyway, but let's see what they are. Oh, and hopefully it's not like He-Man tight, because I don't need that crap today. That was a, what, 17? So what are we at 18 to get on here? You gotta be kidding me, a 19? And that doesn't fit quite right. So then this is even bigger. Yo, remember what I said about having to make another trip? So what is it? The 19 kind of fits on here. Not that great. Screw you. I don't like you, tie rod end. I don't like you at all. What size is this if not an 18 or a 19? See how that's... Is it really an 18? I'm just not finding a tone? No. No, it's definitely not an 18. Is it a standard size? No, of course not. It's a Japanese car. So what the F? I'll have to grab 2 crescents and be like, fuck it. Ooh. Let's grab another handful of the tools here, and we'll see. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good fit. That's a 3/4. Ooh, that's a pretty good fit.
That's what she said.
That's a 7/8. Way too big, way too small. This is so far the best fit, really. 19 7/8. Come on, dog. I'd like to find something that actually fits. I want to round it off and then not be able to get it off, you know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Or he said, depending on who you are. Yeah, man. Don't like that. Don't like.
No, don't like that.
To do pliers or crescents. By that pliers, I meant vice grips. So something big and hefty. Ooh, okay. This feels terrible already. This feels like a nightmare. He-Man tight. Oh, bitch. Did I get it? Please tell me I got it, man. Oh no, I sure didn't. Here, let's put it in here and have that help me. Maybe that'll help me. Oh. Yeah, and it did help me, actually. What a great idea. Sometimes it helps to just pause and think for just a second. And then, you know, you can do your damn thing, whatever that is. Oh, and then this, you gotta hold to get this off. So really, this wasn't even necessary. I could have just left that there. This is for adjusting. Yeah. What if I did do this and use this to get it off? You know what I'm saying? Because this seems to be pretty rounded already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you know what I'm saying, but I'll just get this to where it's nice and snug all the way to the end of the threads there, so we can, you know, just use it to. There we go. I think we're there. Oh man, this is the part that I've been waiting for. The shitty part. That's, you know, I leave that door open. Must have. Got a little creaky haunted house action going on. Ooh. Ooh. Would you look at that? Not bad. Not bad. Long-winded, son bitch. Alright. So there you go. There's that. Now, interestingly, I called the parts store the other day and I was asking about getting one of these ball joints. And he's told me that you can't get the ball joint. You have to get the whole tie rod end. Little FYI. Good thing they're not very expensive. I think I paid like 35 bucks a piece for them off of rockauto.com. Rock Auto is actually pretty cool. I'm not sponsored by them, but I mean, they can if they want to. They could sponsor me. I mean, if they're watching this. But yeah, I ordered some parts on there and they're always really fast on their shipping and stuff. I was impressed. So yeah, I mean, let's get that other one off. Alrighty, we're just gonna put this right back in there. I'm gonna take this. Dang, man. What's good? Baby, baby. Holy crap. I know what to do. 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 We're just gonna keep doing the do. Yeah. Come on, baby. I want this to just be smooth sailing. It's the last job I gotta do on this car this weekend. The only other thing I gotta do is I gotta replace the lower ball joint. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't have a press. I'm gonna do some more research. I don't know exactly how you do that, but I'm sure it's a biatch. And I might just have somebody do it for me because I'm like over working on this thing, man. I'm tired. And my whole everything hurts from being all contorted inside the car doing the dash removal for the heater core. Yeah, that was, oh man. If you're a young buck, go ahead, try it, man. It's not a problem. But if you're old like me, it hurts.
Help! It hurts!
It sucks. You feel it for days after. Yeah, so there's that. Probably doesn't help that I'm not in the best of shape, but, you know, is what it is. Why is this? Come on, dog. What are we doing? Will it just turn freely? God, if it will. Nope, it sure as hell won't. Okay, let's keep it going then. Of course it won't. You know, it's gonna make me do the most to get this biatch out of here. This biatch. Now what we're gonna do, put this on there, and we'll put this on here. If it'll play nice, be nice, be nice. And then just I hate your guts. Oh man, I hate you. Anyway, that's another song that hasn't come out yet. That's gonna be my sophomore album, so stay tuned for that. Here we go again. Oh, come on. Why you do this to me, Timmy?
Dime, why you do this to me?
You do this to me, Timmy. What movie is that from? Put it in the comments. What movie is that from? Who knows? Who knows their movies? Why you do this to me, Timmy? Nope. This is not a comment. Dude, what in the what? Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Like, I'm like stressing out here a little bit. Have that kind of help me out. And then that kind of, there we go. Yeah, it's like another pair of hands. I love it. It's very, very awkward trying to get this out. It's very awkward. Let's turn the wrench around. Maybe we can get a little bit more juice. Come on, man. Why you hating? Why you hating, G? Huh? Ain't no need for all that. What you hating for? Dude, it's tightening that. I didn't know we had any thread left. You don't act right, I will sawzall your bitch ass. You'll come off one way or the other. You don't want to give us some act right. Shit. I'll show you how to act. I will show you, okay? I will show you. But I don't really know. The struggle's real out here right now. Come on, baby. Get a little tighter. That's what he said. All right. Damn, dog. Will you do this to me? Don't do this to me. Oh yeah, I think we got a little bit of love right there. Did you see that? Do that to me, Timmy. Keep doing that to me, Timmy. Now I'm just making up shit. Now I'm just freestyling. That's right, I freestyle too. In case you didn't know. I do. I freestyle. I can styles, you know what I'm saying? I'll be freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Too big. Just a little too big. If I had a smaller one, I could just keep on going. We are almost there. 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 We are almost, whoa. We are almost there. Yeah, buddy. And you know what? I kind of made a mistake because I didn't turn this thing all the way left. And if it's not in the steering, you know what I'm saying? Then I might have a hell of a time getting this out. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out one way or the other. Come on, baby. Why you do this? Man, You are a whole bitch right now. Just stop it. You long-winded bitch. Get out of here. Come on, dog. Wow. An hour later. Fucking hour later. Damn, man. I'm gonna take a soda break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back for just a second. So here's a picture. Here's an actual steering rack, the new steering rack that I'm going to be putting in. What had happened was there's a clamp over here that we undid, and then we undid the 2 bolts here, right? Now, when we did that, also the bolt here, when we did all that, it dropped down. Now this is no longer connected to the steering column, so I can't turn this thing left like the guy said off Garage Built Hondas. So in effect, I just made my job a lot harder. What I'm going to try to do is get some vice grips on it and turn it to, you know, manually make it left so I can get the length down just enough to get it out of there. That's the plan, to get the old rack out, and then we'll dial in this new rack. Now, I'm hoping it's not that hard. I'm hoping it's perfectly centered right now and I could just bolt it right in. I don't even know, man. How do you get it right? But maybe I'm overthinking it. But yeah, it's definitely a 2-man job. And the reason for that is once this drops out of the steering column, you're going to have a hell of a time lining it up because it's all like, it's got a couple of joints in there and they move around. So it's not like you can just plunk this thing in there and it's, you know, going to be good to go. You kind of need a partner. But for at least for this part, I can get the old rack out, hopefully. And so that's my plan, to use some vice grips. We'll see how it works. I'll let you know. All right, good morning, guys. You'll notice I don't have the tie rods on yet, but I did get the steering rack in, and I'm just going to show you kind of what I had to do. Basically, my question was, how do you make sure that this thing is perfectly centered when you install it? I don't think you can, really. But what I did was I measured from the edge of the boot to the end of this rod here, and when it was from the factory, it was at 9 3/8 inches to the tip of this guy here, from the edge of the boot. So I just made sure I took my vice grips and turned this rod while it was under the car. I don't know if I'm recording because this camera is literally on my forehead, guys. So hopefully you're getting what I'm putting down here. Anyway, that's what I did. I made a measurement there, and then I just used vice grips and turned the rod until this was the exact same measurement, 9 3/8. And so it's as close to perfect as it's going to get, I think. And I'm also going to do the measurements here. I'm going to rewatch my video to make sure how many turns it took to get this guy off. So I do the same amount of this guy off to make sure I get this guy on in the same, roundabout location. And I'm also going to measure the distances between the 2 points, this one and this one, as well, for each side to get them perfectly centered as best I can. Yeah, I'm going to crawl under here one more time for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. So one of the things I did too was I had to drop the shift linkage and the exhaust to get this thing out. I just didn't have enough room to finagle it to get it out. So something to consider if you're planning on doing this job. I just wanted to really mention. But yeah, you'll see she's all bolted up. It is a 2-man job. Now, by that I mean inserting I'm going to call it the steering rod through the floor there to get up to the steering column and get everything lined up. Somebody kind of has to be in the car to kind of line that up while you're pushing it up there. Otherwise, you're just doing it blindly. And maybe if you try it 1,000 times, you'll get it right. I don't know. But it's just easier to have another person up there to help you out. So that's what we did. I waited for my dad to get home and he helped me out. Good on him. Thanks, Dad. So I got it all bolted up. I'm going to do the tie rod ends and get everything buttoned up and ready to hit the road. Thank God. Got a CRX cruise here coming up on the 20th and plan to attend that. So we'll see how that goes. It should be pretty fun, pretty exciting. And I'll film that, of course, so you guys can see. All right. Later. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, you might like this one too. Check it out.